The top 10 reasons why people hate Jeffrey Bezos. Number 10. The selfishness of Jeff Bezos. Money has no worth to Jeffrey Bezos anymore. To him, $88,000 has the same value as $1 has to the average person. But his workers face horrible conditions by having to pee in bottles, skip bathroom breaks, and accept that their jobs will likely cause mental and physical health problems and breakdowns that they won't be able to treat due to their meager wages. Immigrant workers were kept inside hostels against their will by a known neo-Nazi security firm, and workers in Scotland were forced to sleep in the woods because they could not afford to travel back and forth from their homes. These horrible conditions caused workers in Europe, a region with more unionized workers than the US, to strike and call for boycotts against the company. Number 9. Private space tourism. This is the man who said he has so much money that he can't think of any other way to spend it than to fund private space tourism, which frankly underlines an extremely poor lack of imagination. Number 8. Jeff Bezos is an extremist. I mean, really the only thing that's distinctive about Jeff Bezos when he's compared with other exploiters in his oeuvre, in his realm, is that he does it to such an extreme scale. I mean, even if you don't like billionaires, this one is a bad one. Are we sure he's not a bad alien or something? Are we sure? Number 7. Bezos exploits people. Unsurprisingly, being a billionaire, Jeffrey Bezos has exploited people to get where he is today. He's hated by many, much like the rest of the modern bourgeoisie, because he exploits people under slave-like conditions whilst mocking their hardships with his lavish lifestyle, and claims that he's an example of a hard worker. Of course, you can't actually become a billionaire through hard work. You have to do it by stepping on the backs and heads and skulls of other humans. You could be very rich by working hard, but not a billionaire. It's impossible. You gotta take it from other people. Like us. Ta-da! Number 6. Jeff Bezos is obtuse. He's the richest man in the world, but allows his employees to suffer through overwork, low pay, and a lack of sufficient protection in the current climate. Now, obtuse can either mean unknowable or blunt, and either way, yeah, what the heck you doing and why? Why you gotta be so mean, Mr. Bezos? Why you gotta be so mean, Jeff? Number 5. Attacks on book publishers. Bezos attacks book publishers as if they are sickly gazelles, which is, again, getting a real scar from the Lion King vibe here. In the beginning, when Amazon was just starting out, many small publishers took this as a new opportunity to distribute their books. Bezos had ordered his employees to approach these small publishers the way a cheetah would pursue a sickly gazelle. Entirely normal advice for employees. Soon enough, the small publishers started to become very reliant on Amazon for sales, and we kind of all know where that went. Number 4. Bezos bans the freedom of speech. In the US, workers have reported that they are kept from forming unions, even being fired if they are trying to unionize, and are pressured into voting against unions. Now, this anti-union activity isn't even hidden by Amazon. As a matter of fact, they are quite open about their training and supervisors in spreading anti-union propaganda. Number 3. No charity. For a man who's estimated to make $149,353 a minute, Jeffrey Bezos seems to have a strange relationship with charity. In 2018, an interview with Matthias Dopfner, Jeff Bezos says that the only way he can see his money being used is spending it on his space company, Blue Origin. Out of the 4 richest Americans, Jeff Bezos is the most elusive about charity. Although being the richest man in the world, he is the only one out of the 4 that has not signed the Giving Pledge. Now, the Giving Pledge makes the world's richest people use the majority of their wealth for good causes. And the fact that Jeff Bezos hasn't signed it yet is kind of alarming, kind of a sign of maybe who he is. Number 2. Bezos loves controversy. Jeffrey Bezos encourages his employees to be harsh towards their co-workers. He wants his employees to be against each other so much that he even included a feature in the company's internal phone directory that instructs you on how to give secret feedback on certain employees to bosses. This system is called the Anytime Feedback Tool, and using it to betray your fellow co-workers is as easy as pie. Number 1. Misbehavior with employees. Let's first start off with how he treats his employees. In the book The Everything Store, author Brad Stone depicts Jeff Bezos' tendency to go ballistic when an employee doesn't meet his expectations. The businessman has a pattern of throwing bitter insults at any unfortunate employee that's in his eye range. Amazon veterans have actually thrown together a list of the harshest things Jeffrey Bezos has said, ranging from, "Why are you wasting my life?" and "I'm sorry, did I take my stupid pills today?" That's how he talks. It's how he actually sounds. It's ridiculous. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching another Top Media video. Don't forget to hit that very important bell icon, the subscribe button, and to support us on Patreon. As they say, pennies make pounds, and your support would go a very long way for our channel.